Hello, and welcome to another live. And it's all about the NYC Grand Prix, all right? And we have a number of athletes that will be performing here, participating here in this Grand Prix, all right? So, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, listener, subscriber, welcome back. And can I tell you, we're going to see some top, top athletes. And for a lot of us, we want to see Elaine Thompson era. Well, as far as I can tell you, based on the program, she's on it. And so, fingers crossed, we should see Elaine Thompson era. And other Jamaicans and top Americans, Sydney will be there in the 400 flat, and we see her in the 400-meter hurdles, world leading. And so time, and so I am wondering, what is she going to do in the 400, flat? And so we'll find out, of course, here. So welcome. If you're in the chat there, welcome. Soji, Carlton Lovelace is right there in the chat. Welcome, channel member. Big up yourself and blessings. At some point, we should be joined by Rurian. And what I want to do quickly before we get connected to what is going on there in New York, New York. Yeah, I can't sing, but I like to sing. All right. I want to just take a look at, the main events and who we should be expecting in the events. But guys, let us start getting the likes up as well as the subscriptions. All right. So as you enter, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Let me start with 5 subscriptions. And can we get, 5 more likes on this one? So let's start doing that, very early, all right, as we get into this one. So let me see if I can just stop sharing here to just get to the program here. All right. And again, I know for some of us on screen, it looks a little bit small, but you can always change your view if you're using your phone. All right, so it looks bigger. And let me just go down to the main events. All right, so as you can see, we're not missing out here. So let's look at the 1500 for men. All right, so let us look at this. Let me just try and move this up a bit here. And let me see if I can get this anyway bigger for you guys. Perhaps it's not working. But hopefully you're able to see. And again, I said if you change the view and you can always zoom in on your screen so it becomes, bigger for you. All right. So welcome. Guys, as you enter, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's go. So in the context of the 1500 meters for men, all right, we should see Eric Old of the USA, Ben Flanagan, Canada, Vince of the USA, Morgan of the USA, Eduardo of Mexico, Jesse of Australia. This looks like Abdi Hamid of the USA, Grant Fisher of the USA. All right, Mason Hobbs of the USA and Mason there, Jake of Great Britain, Patrick Forrest US, Michael US, and Luke McCain Ireland. All right, so the 1500 there. And then in the women's shot put, we should see Adelaide US, Jessica US, Portia's Trinidad and Tobago. So if you're tuning from Trinidad or the US here, welcome, Ireland, Great Britain, Canada. All right, and next we should see Jessica, US, Raven, US, Sarah, Canada. All right, so Over to the men's long jump, we should see Anan of the US, Will of the US, Laquan of the Bahamas. So anyone here from the Bahamas? Carey of Jamaica. How about Jamaica? Are you tuned in? We should also see Marcus of the US and Jarian of the US as well. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. And over to the women's long jump, we should see Tiffany of Hong Kong, Tistana Icahn of Jamaica, Jasmine of the US, Quanisha of the US, Anna of the US, and Tara of the USA as well. Women's 800 meters. All right, we should see Sage, US, Brenna, US, Christy, US, Danny, US, Kayla, US, Sammy, US, Ajee, US, Anna, US, Aurora, Canada, Olivia, US, and Angel, US. All right, so that's the women's 800 meters. Over to the men's high jump, we should see Donald of the Bahamas, Dontavius of the US, Django of Canada, Ernie US, TJ of India. Is anyone here tuned in from India? Daryl of the USA, Kyle of the USA, and Vernon of the USA. All right, over to the women's 100 meters final. All right. In this one, Zoe Hobbs of New Zealand, Micaiah Briscoe of the US, Favor Opili of Nigeria. Anyone here from New Zealand or Nigeria? Alia Hobbs of the USA, Elaine Thompson Era of Jamaica, then Gabby Thomas of the US, Celera Barnes of the US, Kennedy Blackman of the US, and Moroloke, all right, Akinoson of the USA. Hopefully, I'm getting her name corrected there. So the 100 meters, and I guess we're going to zoom in on this a little bit more, later on. So, guys, as you come in, hit the thumbs up button. So close the X, hit the thumbs up button, and also hit that subscription button. Come on, man, we can do better. So let's get that going and out of the way. Subscription and the like button. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is the 100 meters. So I guess a lot of persons, especially Jamaicans, they're going to want to see what Elaine Thompson Era will do in this one for sure. And this is going to be another fantastic event, the women's 100-meter hurdles. All right, in this one, we have Yannick Thompson of Jamaica, Massey Russell, USA, Tonya Marshall, USA, Daniel Williams, Jamaica, Toby Amusan, Nigeria, Devine Charlton, Bahamas, Kendra Harrison, so Kenny, USA, Alicia Johnson, USA, and Anna Hall, USA. This is going to be a fantastic run. You think about Toby, Devine, Kendra, Daniel, Yannick. So it's going to be a fantastic one. Very, very good lineup here in the 100-meter hurdles. And then in the 110 hurdles for men, we have Rasheem Brown, Robert Dunning, Michael Dixon, Trey Cunningham, Cordell Tinch, Rashid Broadbell. Okay, I didn't give you the country. So Rasheem, Cayman Islands. Anyone here tuned in from Cayman? Robert, US, Michael, US, Trey, US, Cordell, US, Rashid, Jamaica, Eric, US, and Tyler Mason, Jamaica. So this one too is going to be pretty exciting to see Trey and Rashid go for this again. So we'll see what happens in this one. Over to the 400 meters for men. Zandrian Barnes of Jamaica, Elijah Goodwin, USA, Matthew Bolin, USA, Jareem Richards, Trinidad and Tobago. Looking forward to seeing Jareem here. Wade Van Niekerk of South Africa, big name here. How about Kirani James of Grenada, Chris Daly, USA, and Jackery Patterson of the USA. All right, so this is going to be a good run between, I suspect, 4, 5, 6. So Jareem, Wade Van Niekerk, and Kirani James. I suspect we should see something fantastic there as well. Over to the men's 100 meters. Sandra Davidson of Jamaica, Udodi of Nigeria, Terrence of the US, Kendall of the US, Fred Curley of the US, Kadrian Golson of Jamaica, PJ Austin of the US, Benjamin Azamati of Ghana, and Micaiah Harris of the USA. All right, so that's the lineup there for the men's 100 meters. So, guys, as you enter, hit the like. We can do better with the likes. And of course, the subscriptions. Nothing is moving right now, so let's close the X and hit the like button. All right, so close the X and hit the thumbs up, button, touch it and hit subscribe as well. All right, so let's go over to the 800 meters final for men. John Rivera, Puerto Rico. Anyone here from Puerto Rico? Hola. Luciano of the US, Isaiah the US, Clayton US, Wes US. This looks like Tonatio of Mexico, hola. Peter of Australia, Michael of the US, Josh of the US, and Sam of the US. All right, so that's the 800 meters for men. Over to the women's 400 final. Kaylin of the US, Janelle of Jamaica, Kendall of the US, Panera of the US, Sydney, all right, McLaughlin Levrone of the US, and a lot of persons want to see what Sydney will do in this one. If you have been following, you would have noticed what's going on with Sydney. So eyes out here for Sydney. Talita of the US, Stacey Ann Williams, Jamaica, and Alia Abrams of Guyana. All right. Hello to all the people tuned in here from Guyana. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Over to the 200 for women final. Tamara Clark of the US, Candice Hill of the US, Lena Irby Jackson of the US, Ashanti Moore, Jamaica, Jenna Prandini, US, Gabby Thomas, US, and Jodine Williams, Jamaica. All right, a fairly decent lineup there. Perhaps we'll see what Gabby does in this one. And the final event is going to be the men's 200 meters final. And it's not all America, almost. All right, so Micaiah of the US, Elijah of the US, Brandon Hicklin, US, Jeremiah Curry, US, Josephus Elias, US, Joseph Fanbule, Liberia, Noah Lyles, US, and Brandon Carnes of the USA. So there you have it, guys. Let me just take a quick look in the chat here. All right, Peter, welcome. Claudius, welcome, and thank you, thank you. All right, guys, we can get the likes up to 20. We can definitely do that. So close the X, hit the thumbs up button. In about 8 minutes or so, we should start with our connections in terms of hearing and sharing with you, what is happening there in the big city, New York. At some point, Rurian should join in on this conversation as well. All right. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm just going to open the phone line to take, I guess, a quick call while we just to see if anyone would like to call us. All right. So the WhatsApp number is on your screen. Give me a call, even if you just like to say hello. That is totally okay while we await our connection. So, welcome, 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 guys. Please remember to hit the like button, share button, and subscription button. And welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, listener, subscriber, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now is the time to get the housekeeping matters out of the way. So hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, let's start with 5 subscribers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Five persons just hit the subscribe button right now. And 5 persons just hit the like button right now. We can do it. We can definitely do that. All right, again, the WhatsApp number is on screen. So give us a call. Would love to hear from you. And, even if you just want to call to say hello or let me know which athlete you're here cheering on, that would be fantastic as well. All right, so in the meantime, I'm just going to go to some music while we kind of get things ready. All right, I'm still looking out for that call. All right, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. All right, we just have about 3 minutes or so before we get, connected to the big things that are happening or that will be happening there in New York. So you're not missing out right now. All right, definitely not missing out. So again, now is the time to hit the like button, hit the share button, as well as the subscription button. All right, and so we're expecting to see some of the world's, all right, top athletes as they participate, to the in the latest stop of this 2024 World Athletics Continental Tour in New York. All right, so again, welcome, welcome. Please keep the chat going as well. That would be fantastic. Roll call, roll call. Who is here? Let me know in the chat. All right, so welcome, welcome, guys, and thanks for the person who have hit that subscription button. All right, welcome, welcome, and to the persons who have hit the like button, thank you. All right, so like and subscribe. We're about 2 minutes away, and we'll be connecting very soon. So again, welcome, welcome to our coverage here. And for sure, we definitely want to see, what is going to happen today in the context of these events. And we are pretty much getting there. Let me just switch here. All right, so perhaps we're going to go back to some music and to get that connection going because we should be ready at this point. All right, so let me know. Roll call, guys. Who is here? Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, comment in the chat. If you drop in your flag, ensure you drop the name of the country beside the flag. All right, come on. Roll call, roll call. Roll call, roll call. Let's go to some music and let's get connected. Welcome, guys. I'm still here, just still figuring things out on my end. All right, you can stay. All right, guys. Perhaps I misread the time. Apparently, we have 25 more minutes to go. So let me just check here. Let me just check back on this schedule here and just hope that, we're good. We're good. So this looks like, yeah, about 12:33. So we have a few minutes to go. So guys, what I'm going to do, because we're here, I've seen some persons there. Romaine, welcome. Patricia, welcome. If you're in Jamaica, you can watch on, I believe, Flow Sports. All right. That's where you can definitely watch. So we'll have another few minutes together. So I am going to open the phone line. So guys, just call in. We can get a few calls. If we get like two, three calls, that's really the time. All right. So we're going to. So what is happening now is not any big event. So like 100 meter, 78-year-old final. The Masters should be coming up next. All right. And so we're not missing out, all right? Not missing out. So the main events that we want to see begins at about 12:33 p.m. Jamaica time, and that will begin with the men's 1500 meters, as you can see here on screen. And again, you can, if you're on your phone, you can turn your phone horizontally and you can pinch your screen to get it bigger. All right, so you can have a better view of the names and the times or the events on your screen. So, guys, you see, we're so blessed. We get in another opportunity for you to hit the like button and hit the subscription button and the share button. And I'm seeing Dane in the chat. It's been a while, Dane. Give us a voices call, Dane. Would love to hear from you. All right, so welcome, guys. We have about 42 and just 12 likes. So can we run this up to 30 likes? All right, so 18 persons, just close the X and hit the like button. And from when I asked for 5 subscribers, come on, man, quick and fast. 5 subscribers, quick and fast, and let's just get that out, and let's keep going. All right, Voices in Education. This is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way to ensure that we maintain our safe community. So we don't bash anyone, we don't disrespect anyone. All right. And I guess if you're in Jamaica and perhaps the Caribbean, Flow Sports, you can check there in the US, NBC and Peacock. All right. So for sure, you can check those out. Wayne, welcome, welcome. All right. I see some persons. Just hit the like button. Thank you so much. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, thanks to that person who just subscribed as well. All right, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Come on, man. 43, we can do better than that. So yes, guys, hit the like, hit the subscription. We can't have so many persons on and the like button is not up. So that's a thumbs up. So once you close the chat, hit the thumbs up button. All right. And for sure, hit that subscription button as well. We can definitely grow stronger together, so that we can, do better in terms of providing you with programming. So I'm just going to put up the WhatsApp number so that you can give us a call. It's on screen there. Would definitely love to hear from you. So give us a call, and let me know who you want to see this afternoon or hear about this afternoon. All right, wonderful. After the likes are coming in, I can see that 9 more likes and we get to 30. All right, we're doing fantastic there. All right, and thanks to that person, 2 persons who just hit the subscription button. Wonderful, guys. Let's do that. Let's keep doing 1 more out of that 5, and we go to another 5. So hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and let's keep growing stronger together. All right. So close the X in the live chat and hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscription button. And also, it's important that you turn on your post notifications. So tap that bell and select all so that you do not miss any updates. So we have a few more minutes to go, about 19 more minutes to go, and we'll try that connection again. All right, so again, we're not missing out because the main events are not yet started. All right, so we are not missing anything right now. So we're here. All right, we saw that like. Thank you so much. All right, so for sure, let's keep going. Thanks to that person to hit that subscription button, guys. 5 subscribers, quick and fast. Let's do it. And guys, those are just the easiest ways to support us by liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right. If you want to get super, you can definitely get super in the chat. If you want to join this channel to become a member, you can join channel membership. Easiest ways to support is like and subscribe. All right. So, and share as well. So we can definitely continue to grow stronger together. My voice is not the best, guys, as perhaps you're hearing. Seem a little bit stuffy and fluid here, so I'm going to try my best to keep going, and hopefully Rurian joins me very soon. But we're here and we wanted to keep you informed as to what is going on. As you know, the Diamond League circuit is on a little pause right now. So I believe the next stop is perhaps July 2nd or something like that. So we're here. Welcome, welcome, guys. All right, 8 more likes and we get to 30. And we're asking for 5 subscriptions. All right, so let's do that. We can definitely do that. And if you'd like to give us a call, now is the time to call us, okay? Now is the time to call us. We have just a few minutes to go before we get connected. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, hit the like, man. The like kind of slow down as well as the subscription. We can definitely do that. You come, just like if you like. All right. And again, we're not selfish here. So Jamaica, close sports. Like if you like, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you come on in. All right, hit the like button, share button, and subscription button. All right, that is definitely important for us to keep growing, stronger together. So welcome, welcome, guys. Soon we'll get connected. And for sure, we'll definitely get things going. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and the subscription button as well as we continue to grow. Chat is very quiet. Come on, guys, roll call, roll call. Who is here? All right, thanks to that person. 4 more subscription from the 5. Let's keep it going. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's keep it going, guys. We can definitely do this together for sure. So come on in, come on in, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us continue to grow stronger together. All right. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. And it sounds like Ruren is here, and I'm not going to give you a break. Hello, Ruren. How are you doing?
Hi, Natasha, let me know if you're hearing me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and hopeful persons are hearing you in the chat
Let me know if
and
you're hearing me in
talk to
that
us.
time. Yeah, another interesting meet. We're getting closer to the Olympic Games, and everyone is trying to get themselves in the best possible shape. And we have quite a few good athletes here in this meet, and just excited to see how things will turn out for this championship today.
Wonderful. Are you looking forward to seeing any particular athlete?
Well, I am looking forward for the 100 meters for sure for the females, and also looking forward for the 110 hurdles. I'm just pretty much having a general perspective on things today. I want to see who are the athletes who are, shaving down that PB, or let's not say PB, but personal, not PB, but season best, I should say. See how persons are growing in terms of, striding toward getting, good times and good performances going into the Olympic Games.
Wonderful. So you mentioned specifically the 100 meters for women, I suspect, and the 100-meter hurdles for women. In the context of the 100 meters for women, what are your expectations there, or who are you looking forward to seeing there specifically?
I believe Elaine Thompson is in that one, the former, well, the current 100 meters Olympic gold medal holder. So it will be good to see how she's matching up against, the other athletes who are coming through this year. So she's pretty much one person that I'm going to be looking forward to see.
Okay, wonderful. So Elaine, and then you mentioned the hurdles. The hurdles is going to be exciting, and perhaps I should share the screen with you guys to just show you the names in the hurdles. So, with that said, Rurian, who are you expecting to see in the hurdles, or what are your expectations regarding the hurdles?
Well, for the hurdles, I'm expecting Toby to do really well. She has been doing really well at this for some time now, and she has been, doing really well. Um, Daniel Williams, she has, always been on and about there as well. You can't ever rule her out as you know, she performs when it comes on to the big stages. So, persons like those you can never underrate. So it's going to be a nice field. And I'm expecting, those two athletes and, the other athletes to go out and do their best and, give us a good performance.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anything else you'd like to say to the persons in the chat?
Oh, well, I must say something to the hello and welcome to this platform. It's good to have you here. You know, we totally love having your company here, your company and your support. We have a safe space here where we're able to share our views in a respectful way so that everyone feels welcome here. So we're totally elated to have you here. And we want you to stay here with us as well. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, now is a good time to get that subscription in. Give this live a thumbs up if that's something that you want to do. And if you have gone through liking, subscribing, please turn your post notification on so we can, collaborate in the future when we have other track events so that we can continue to keep abreast of the performances of the athletes as we head into the Olympic Games. We're going to be with you right throughout until the Olympic Games comes and even through the Olympics. So, we could definitely form a nice union here where we are sharing information about track and field and we are watching the development of the athletes as they go forward with their preparation for the Olympic Games. Natasha, I'm sure you know that the trials are coming up for the various countries. The US trials are also always awesome, and the Jamaica trials are always awesome as well. And I'm hoping that you guys can join us with that. Share your athletes who are, the ones that you're looking forward to do well today and, in the Olympic Games. Let us have some fulsome conversation on these things because, we are here because we have this common passion of athletics and we're going to continue to, cover this in the best way we know how. And we totally love your support. So continue to support us as we continue to support you as well. Welcome to the family. Don't be far from us. As a family, we're just going to band and bind together so that we can, have some good times here. Back over to you, Necessarily.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Ren. I really appreciate that. It gives me the opportunity to get my voice back again. So, guys, welcome, welcome. OB Athletics, welcome, welcome. You're looking forward to seeing Ben there. All right, wonderful, guys. We can get the likes up. We're doing well. So let's close the X and hit the thumbs up button. All right, and also the subscription button as well. All right, let's do that. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. We have about 6 more minutes or so here. All right, to get some live updates there, but let's get the subscriptions out of the way and the like. So right now, close the X, hit the like button. All right, I'm giving you that opportunity to do so. All right, guys. So as you come in, welcome, welcome. Come on, man. We should be at 50 likes by now. All right, so close that X. Close that X. Hit the like button. I'm not seeing the likes going up. And the subscription is at a pause. Guys, we can do it for sure. All right, so what I'm going to do quickly is to go to some music here as we get ready. So we have about perhaps 5 minutes or so. And I suggest too that you take a little wellness break. So if you're sitting, stretch your legs, move around, do something, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, turn on your post notification, and let's continue to grow together. I see the likes just run up a while ago. Good. And we're getting close. 8 more gets us to 40. And then from 40, we can get to 50. So 8 persons, just quickly hit the like button and let us continue. The subscription is on a pause, so I suspect that you guys are liking before hitting the subscription button. All right, stick and stay, and we're going to go to some music, and by that time, we should be able to connect to some live updates. All right, to see, what's going on there in New York. All right, I see, but you know the thing already. All right, so guys, welcome, 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 and just continue to do the do. Keep the chat going, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's get things going. All right, let's go to some music here. All right, welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, things are about to get started there in New York. And of course, we'll be providing you with the updates as best as we can. So, welcome. Some big names. Noah Lyles will be there. All right, Sydney McLaughlin Leveron will also be running there in the 400 meters. All right, so the men's 1500 meters is what we're going to see first. And for sure, we will definitely take you through that in terms of providing you with the updates. All right, so welcome. Thanks for those persons that have hit the like button so far and the subscription button. All right, really appreciate that. All right, and let's keep liking, let's keep subscribing. All right, and let's continue to grow together. All right, so I can see the men lining up here for the 1500. All right, meters, and I'm definitely going to take you through that. And I suspect and you're perhaps going to come in as well to share with us, and you can let me know which event you want to take, and so on. So right now it's the men's 1500 meters, and I am just trying to get to the entry list here again. All right, so we'll definitely see, what's happening in this one for sure. So welcome, and to our coverage here. All right, so again, they're on their marks and they're off, and we'll try to provide you with updates as we go along. And hopefully, my system remains good here. All right, so it's the 1500 meters for men. All right, and they are going right now. I'm just trying to get back. I don't really want to shift my system here because I know sometimes the challenges that we encounter just to get connected. So we're just going to keep it as it is right now. All right, but just to let you know that this one is on its way. And welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. So in this one, Patrick Forrest, Eric Holt, Morgan, Grant, Hobbs, Ab Abhid Hamid, all right, Jake, Jesse Hunt, Vince, Luke, Eduardo, Ben, all right, and I know someone there in Canada cheering for Ben, Mason, and Michael, all right, so welcome, all right, if you're just tuning in, welcome. So just watching the athletes here, and things are just moving here, and the athletes are doing well. All right, so again, it usually gets very exciting closer in that one lap remaining, so we'll keep an eye out. Right now it's Forest, then Holt. All right, so just to let you know, all US here, so it's all the US here at the top. All right, Fisher is somewhere there. Morgan is there as well. So we'll see how things progress here with these athletes. All right, but for sure, I know it's going to get more exciting as things progress here in the 1500 meters for men. All right, so right now some move is being made. All right, and Holt is still there in the lead. And let's see what happens. All right. Now we see Vince of the USA. And now Jake is coming in of Great Britain. Fisher is also there of the USA. And now the men, they are sprinting. All right. So right now we see Jake Whitman. They're of Great Britain taking the lead over Holt. All right. Hobbs is also coming in here. It's going to be a big race to the finish, as I suspected. All right, Jake is holding it down for Great Britain at the moment. Holt is running, but look at Jake. Eric is going. Jake, Eric, who is it going to be? Jake, Eric, who is going to hold on? Look at it, my word. It looks like Jake took that one for Great Britain, but it was very close with Eric there. But I suspect Jake, and Jake, all right, got that. White man got that win, and it looks like a time of 3:34:01, and it's a season best. Eric Holt of the USA got second, 3:34:05, and that's a PB. All right, so we'll definitely keep you posted as to what is happening. All right. Right now. All right, Shan, you don't have to stay here. You can go where you can find. And as we share with you guys, we don't have rights to share, so we'll do our best to give you the updates as best as we can. All right. We keep it safe and respectful here. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So you can definitely check on, Peacock, NBC, Flow Sports if you're in the Caribbean for sure. All right, so welcome, welcome. So Eric Holt there in second in the number 3 spot, Cubs of the US, 3:34:41. Next, Vince of the US, 3:34:62, and that's a season best, followed by Grant Fisher of the US, 3:34:90. Eduardo of Mexico, 3:35:29. That's a national record for Eduardo. Luke of Ireland, 3:35:51. Jesse Hunt of Australia, 3:36:17. Morgan of the USA, 3:36:43. Next in the number 10 spot, Nur of the USA, 3:38:49. In the number 11 spot, Ben of Canada, 3:39:38, and that's a PB. Next in the number 12 spot, Mason Furlick of the USA, 3:40:23, and Patrick and Michael of the USA did not finish here. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to our coverage here. And let me see if I can get this stuff on screen here for you. And Ren, I'm perhaps going to come over to you a little bit. All right, so here. So right now so the results there on screen. Right now the women's shot put final, that's going on. All right, so Adelaide in this one, Jessica, and those two from the US, Portia, Trinidad and Tobago, Jessica, USA, that's Jessica Ramsey, Raven, USA, and Sarah Mitton of Canada. All right, so the next event on the track will be the women's 800 meters at 12:53 Jamaica time. So that's in about 13 minutes or so, 12 minutes or so will be the next event on the track. All right, so just to let you know that. All right, so we'll definitely keep an eye out on, what is happening there. But right now, the 1500 meters, here are the results on screen so that, you can have a look for yourself. And Ruren, I'm just going to come over to you just to find out if you have anything you'd like to share with us at this point. Rurian? All right, we're not hearing from Rurian just yet. All right, so welcome if you're just tuning in. And yes, guys, video coverage NBC Peacock Caribbean Flow Sports. So always sharing there. We don't have rights to share and we want to maintain our safe space here. And please remember to hit the like button and the subscription button so that we can continue to grow stronger together, so that we can bring you, better programming for sure. But if you aren't able to find anything, we're still here. We got you covered the best possible way that we can. All right. So, Laurent, I see you there. Alexis, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm seeing Brad, welcome. Peter Shea, welcome. No, Elena's not run as yet, so we'll let you know. So no, no, all right. So just to let you know, RLTV, welcome if you're still here. But thanks for popping in. And I know persons who have been here before, you understand our community works. So, I can understand that. And to the persons who are just tuning in, welcome, welcome. The next event on the track will be in about 9 minutes or so. It's going to be the women's 800 meters final. Right now in the field, we have the women's shot put that is going on as well. All right, guys. So two more likes and we get to 40. And we're trying to get to 50. So can you hit the like button and the subscription button? And I'm asking for 5 subscribers. And I believe that we can definitely do that. Ruren, I'm not sure if you're here now. I'm circling you
Yes,
again.
not actually here.
Wonderful.
No. Yes, an interesting 1500-meter race there, really competitive toward the end. And it's good to see that, these guys are pushing each other and the speeds will continue to get better. So loved what I saw in that 1500 meters race there. And Ben didn't finish didn't win this one, but he got a PB, which is showing that he is trending in the right direction there, that Canadian athlete. So good race there, Natasha.
Yeah, it was a good one, and I see Darklink there in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Is saying, man, Obs really let Whitman win, and I understand. And it was like big ups to Holt for the PB though. All right, so wonderful, wonderful there. And as you can see, guys, the results on screen there for the 1500 meters for men. All right, guys. Thank you for the likes, guys. All right. So 9 more likes and we get to that 50 likes. We can definitely do that. And I still want in the 5 subscriptions. All right, guys. We're trying to get to 3K and you can definitely help us. All right. I think we can do it if everyone here just hit the subscription button. Let's take a quick look at what's happening in the shot put. So Sarah, all right, and perhaps the favorite in this one of Canada. They're in the lead right now, 1928. Then Raven of the USA, 1833, and Portia's of Trinidad and Tobago in the number 3 spot there, 1759. Rory, and I heard you. I'm not sure if you want to share something else with us at this point.
No, Natasha.
Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm on. All right. Again, guys, I know a lot of us, we are waiting to see this event here, the 100 meters for women, and it comes up after the 800 meters. That will be the next event on the track. So we're getting mighty close, and a lot of persons want to see this event, particularly to find out, what's happening with Elaine Thompson era of Jamaica, and to see if we get a better run. All right, so we are definitely here for that, and to see, what's going to happen in that one for sure. So guys, as you come in, hit the like button. All right, hit the subscription button, just close the X, hit the thumbs up, and also hit that, subscription button, the subscribe. You'll see subscribe, just tap it, all right? Thanks to that person who just hit the subscription button. Let us continue to grow stronger together. All right, so things are about to get heated there in New York. All right. And for sure, we're here for it. Definitely here for it. So, Ruren, this is the lineup, as you can perhaps see on screen there for the 100 meters. And perhaps we should go to the 800 meters, but quickly, because you mentioned Elaine here, our season best 11:30. Are you expecting something better from Elaine? Quickly, I'm just coming to you there, and then we'll go to the 800 meters lineup.
Definitely expecting something better. As I said earlier, athletes would want to continuously drop their, season best in terms of, getting closer toward the world leading of 10.77. So, any closer to that 10.77 will be, a positive sign for her.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so the 800 meters, the lineup here again: Sage, USA, Brenna, USA, Christy, USA, Danae, USA, Kayla, USA, Sammy, USA, Aji, USA, Anna, USA, Aurora, Canada, Olivia, USA, and Angel of the USA. All right, so that's pretty much the lineup there. All right, so we should be seeing that in a little bit, in about 3 minutes or so. So we're waiting for the 800 meters to definitely get on its way. And right now we're waiting for us to get to 50 likes. So thanks to the persons who just hit the like button, and let us see. Thanks to the persons too who hit the subscription button. Two more out of the five and one more out of the five. So let's keep going. We're doing fantastic. I believe we can get to 3K with this live, and with your help, we can do that for sure. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. The target is 20 subscribers, 20 more to get us to 3K. So tell a friend to tell another friend to come on over, and let us continue to grow together. Again, Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. It's track season, so we're definitely on the track. All right, we're definitely on the track, and we're ensuring that we bring you all the updates. We'll be here all Olympic Games having fun while you're watching on your TV. You come over here for the talk and the interactions, because we're definitely here. All right, so again, we're just waiting for the 800 meters for women, thanks to the persons who just hit the subscription button. And thanks for the love in the chat. I see the hearts going up. Hit the subscription button, guys. And I know that you're going to like it. We keep it real, and there's a program here for everyone for sure. So let us continue to grow together. We also have a goal to help support students. So if you'd like to us to continue to do that, keep on supporting us. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Easiest ways to support this space. And of course, if you want to get super in the chat, super stickers, they're there. Channel membership, you can definitely join as well. Still waiting here for, definitely still waiting here. The 800 meters. All right, so I suspect 1 minute here based on my time to go. And the long jump for men is going on. And I'm going to go out and say Kerry McLeod of Jamaica is going to take this one. I'm just going to go and say that. But, welcome, welcome, welcome. And soon we'll get the opportunity to check in on that. All right, so it's the 800 meters for women. All right, and in this one, again, quickly, we are going to see quite a few athletes, mainly the US and one Canadian. So we'll see what happens in this one. So I believe the athletes, they're at the line. So Keely of Great Britain, I believe, as they were leading time. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And I am afraid to touch this thing, but let's see. 800 meters for women, and athletes are being introduced and now being called to their marks. And we'll see what happens. They're set and they're off. All right, so 2-lap event here. So we'll see, what happens in this one for sure. Definitely keep you updated as this one goes on. And usually when it's, gets to the final lap, it's usually more exciting. All right, so we'll definitely let you know, what's happening and what the results are for sure. All right, so we're here for it, and we'll see what happens in this one. All right, there's a pacemaker in this one. So the pacemaker is a little bit ahead of the group. So let us see, what happens here and who is going to step forward in this one to take the lead. All right, so welcome, welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, as well as the subscription button. Hoffman, then Watson. All right, that's the lead here so far. All right, so just to let you know, that's what's happening there. And I suspect Hoffman is the pace, all right, the pacemaker there, perhaps in this one. So, well, Watson there is leading right now, and let us see how this turns out. All right, Watson there coming in for some competition. All right, and let's see here. It's going to be a competition. Looks like Sage here of the US going. So Sage, and now Baker comes in. So Watson faded there into, looks like, the number 3 spot. All right, so it was Sage. All right, taking that in 2:00:33 of the US. Olivia Baker of the US 2:00:73, and that's a season best and then Sammy Watson 20091. Let us see if we can access some results on screen here. All right, so just to let you know or let you see too, what these look like. And here we go. So Sage, as I mentioned, in the number one spot, then Olivia Baker there in the number two spot, then Sammy, rounding out that top three there. Next, Aurora of Canada, 20280, followed by Brenna, 20284, then Kayla, 20325, Danny, 20343, then Christy, 20393, and then Angel, 20413. All right, so the times there, and I suspect Anna was the pacemaker hit in this one, and Ajay did not show up for this one. So the next big event on the track is going to be the women's 100 meters in about 5 minutes. So, Ruren, I'm coming over to you just to see if you have anything you would like to share on this run here. So, over to you, Ruren. Ruren?
Yes, Dr. Shelley, I'm here. Didn't get to see that one just now, but I'm hoping that it was one of those, competitive races.
All right, wonderful. Like it was fairly competitive in the context of what we saw there for the finish, especially among the top three. All right, so just to let you know that. All right, guys, welcome in the chat. Garmel, I see you here. Elaine just needs to run. It's all about the speed now. The form is still there. If she gets a good start and don't go sub 10, there is a problem. All right, so I hear you. So we are going to find out in about 3 minutes or so, Garmel. So welcome. Guys, two more likes, get us to the 50. We can definitely do that. And let's keep hitting the subscription button. All right, let's go for 7 subscribers now, and we'll take it from there. So 7 subscribers, quick and fast. So 7 persons, you're here and you haven't subscribed, even if you're on the TV, find a way to hit that subscription button and hit the subscription button. All right. I know persons are popping in and out. So hit the like button, man. Hit the subscription button and let's do this. We can definitely get this done today. So let's definitely do this. All right, so let's take a look at the men's long jump. And as suspected, Kerry McLeod of Jamaica is in the number one spot with 784. Well, Laquan is right there too, 784. Then we have Jarian, all right, 773. All right, so that's how it is at the moment. Marcus is there. And then Will, all right, so we'll see how things progress in this one for sure. Let's take back a look at the shot put. All right, Sarah is there, Sarah of Canada, then Raven, then Jessica right there. And I suspect Jessica now meets the Olympic qualifying standard based on this green here. I don't know, but it's highlighted, so perhaps just making that. And if you guys know different in the chat, you let me know because I'm learning here as well. All right. And then the women's long jump, Anna Hall of the US there in the number one spot, it looks like. So Tisana Icahn of Jamaica should be, I guess, jumping soon or something, but we'll see what happens there. All right, so we saw the 800 meters. Men's high jump is going on, and Ernie, TJ, and Dejango, so doing well there. All right, so cleared that eye there, so we'll keep an eye out. And we see India. India is doing fairly well. We have seen them at the World Relays. Now we're seeing them here in, high jump. We're seeing more of India. And I guess that is telling us, something about their programming, and that is very good. So 103, next event on the track here, and that comes up in a little bit. So let me just get ready for that. So in just about a minute or so, we should be having that one for sure. All right, so I definitely don't want to miss that one. All right, so all right, we'll definitely see how that one goes. All right, so again, a lot of Jamaicans right now, if they're not here, tell them they need to come. All right, Peter, not able to do that. All right, but for sure, in the future we'll find a way to do that. All right, so we'll definitely let you know. All right, so just keep on keeping on with us, guys. Keep on keep on keeping with us, and as I tell you, we'll be here together. Let's continue to grow stronger together. All right, so for sure, I'm seeing Elaine Thompson on screen now, so they're definitely ready for us. And guys, I like how you're liking up this thing. Let's keep going. 60 likes, 100 likes, we can do it. All right, and the subscriptions, we can definitely do it. All right, 3 more from that 7, and we hit another target. And we'll start to get to that 3K. Seeing Gabby Thomas now being introduced. This is a big race, guys, and I am here for it. Jamaicans are here for it. Perhaps now, just wondering where they can hear about this race. So if you're not on Flow Sports, we're here to take you through this one. All right, you're definitely welcome, Peter. All right, guys, welcome. It's a big one here, and we're here for it. All right, so definitely here for it. So let us see. Let us see here. Elaine Thompson, what will she do now? They're being called to their marks. So they're going to get into the blocks right now. And we'll see what happens. All right, so want to see what will happen here. Will Elaine make a statement here? All right, so on their mark, set, and they're off. All right, let us see. Thompson era, no. Hobbs is going, Gabby is going, Elaine is trying, but she's at the back. All right, so it looks like Hobbs of the US, but let us see here what happens in this one. And let us see here. And Thompson era trying to get her spike off immediately. Not sure she's good. Looks like she's hopping, and this is not good. Looks like Ophelia might have taken this away from Hobbs. And let us see. So, not too sure what's going on with Elaine. Looks a bit hurt in this one. And there was looks like a little hop in there at the end of her run there while she was just. So it's favor Ophelia taking this in 11.18. Then Moroloke 11.20. Alia Obbs actually got 11.21. Third position. Gabby Thomas 11.34. Micaiah Briscoe 11:34, and let us see if we can get some results on screen here for you guys. And I suspect that the Jamaicans are not going to be happy with this one because Elaine ran slower than our season best here. And so, as you can see, the times there is favor, then Morolaki, then Alia Obbs, all right, with that level 2-1. Gabby Thomas in fourth there, 11:34. Then Micaiah Briscoe in fifth, 11:34 as well. Okay. And then we go to the number 6 spot, Celeria Barnes, 11:39. Kennedy Blackman in 7, 11:42. Zoe Hobbs of New Zealand, 11:45. And Elaine Thompson here of Jamaica, 11:48. All right, so those are the results. The 110 hurdles comes up in about 4 minutes. So, Rurian, I'm just going to come over to you just to find out, what your thoughts are regarding this run here. So, Rurian, I'm coming over to you. Are you here? All right, not hearing from Rurian, so let me circle the chat.
I'm here,
Okay,
Natasha.
wonderful.
Another disappointing performance for Elaine. But the saddest part of it was the fact that she had a little limp at the end there, and that's not a good sign. We know she's an awesome sprinter, but she has been plagued with injuries, and we're hoping that it's not anything that's too serious. But not performing up to our usual high standards, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be cause for concern for all her fans, going forward.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, Rurian, a lot of persons were hoping to see something better from her in terms of moving forward with that suspected seem as if she picked up an injury there. That is something that, is concerning, especially with, the Jamaica trials coming up. June 27, I believe there is the start. And so that for sure is very concerning to, as you mentioned, to fans, and I suspect to Elaine herself in terms of moving forward. Not really seeing her, into the form that we're expecting her to be in. But again, blessings and just hoping that she's well and okay. Because as I say, guys, no one shows up to not win, right? And so let us see, what happens in this context for sure. So congratulations going out to favor of Nigeria. They're taking this one 11-1-18. And it wasn't a pretty fast race either, not seeing anyone on the sub 11. So it wasn't the fastest of the fastest, but every person would want to see Elaine, back to our winning as opposed to having I guess, another dead last, as they would say in Jamaica, their position. All right, so welcome, 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 guys. Hit the like button, one more like, and we get to 60. And hit the subscription button, guys. We can definitely do it. You guys slow down on hitting the subscription button. Can I get 5 subscriptions? Quick and fast, quick and fast. 5 subscriptions before we get to the hurdles. All right, and the hurdles are coming up in a little bit. So we have Yannick Thompson, Massey Russell, Tonya Marshall, Daniel Williams, Toby Amusan, Devine Charlton, Kendra, Alicia, and Anna. And I suspect the race is going to be among Daniel, Toby, Devine, Kendra, and perhaps Yannick will be somewhere there. But it's a very good field and an exciting one, and one that we don't want to miss. And again, it's the hurdles, so you know how that works too. All right. So again, Jamaicans and Jamaica, I suspect are very disappointed at this point in time. All right. And so, we'll see the videos later on, but at least you know the results right now. And here, Garmel is saying Elaine Thompson will not make the team to the Olympic. And that's going to be a big question, and perhaps one that we should ask directly on a live here. Will Elaine make the team to the Olympic Games? Because not seeing what we want to see at this time, and it's critical. It's critical. It's a critical stage, and I'm not sure what the hope is or the goal is as it relates to her programming, slash training, and what they are trying to meet, because just doing this run and seemingly picking up an injury is not good. And so we wanted to see her running. When we think about even Brianna Liston, she did what, 10.89 yesterday to be placed second there. And so we see Brianna Liston as, someone who is likely to make the Jamaica team, but I still have a question mark over Liston. But it will see, because she has done so much on the NCAA circuit, not not being fully well, I suspect. But we'll see. Right now, it's the hurdles. Seeing Devin Charlton here on screen. Anyone here from the Bahamas? Let me know, let me know, let me know. And this one is going to be a big one, a fantastic one. Toby is on screen right now of Nigeria, running from lane 5. All right, so Toby there. Now looking at Danielle Williams of Jamaica, running from lane 4. All right, so getting a big shout there from the crowd. All right, so let us see what happens in this one for sure. Next. All right, lane 3, no show there. And Massey there, looks like in lane 2. And over here, Yannick Thompson of Jamaica there on screen, running out of lane 1. All right, let us see what happens here in the hurdles. All right, so let us see here for sure. So they're getting into their blocks right now. All right, and we'll see what happens here. Who will take this one? I suspect the big gunners here, Daniel, Toby, and Kendra there, Devine, they're pretty close. I wanted Yannick to be closer to the competition, but she's in lane 1. Let's see what happens. All right, set, and they're off. Charlton is out quickly. So too is Daniel Williams. Charlton, Toby's trying to make up. But it's Devine Charlton that is going to take this one, it looks like. Devine gets it for the Bahamas. She's excited. I tell you, she is happy. My word, 12:56. All right, Charlton takes this one. My word. This was a good run from Devine. And looks like, I'm not even sure who is in the second spot, but we'll get that in a little bit. But let us see if we get some results here on screen. But that was a fantastic run there in terms of what we're seeing. So yeah, the results are in. So it's Charlton 12:56, Alicia Johnson getting the second spot 12:58, Toby in the number 3 spot 12:66, Daniel Williams in the number 4 spot, 1271. Massey Russell next, 1273. Kendra next, 1277. Yannick Thompson, 7 1294. And Anna Hall in the number 8 spot, 1357. And that's a season best for Anna. And Tonya did not show for this one. So there you have that one. So, Ruren, I'm going to come over to you just to get a sense of, your thoughts in this one, the 110 hurdles.
Oh, brilliant race there by Charlton. Really, really good run by her. And she left nothing, in reserve. She did put her all in. And, she was well away from, the rest of the field. But good run there. Great running there by Johnson as well and Toby. Toby was one of the persons I was carrying for this one, but you know that's how it goes with the hurdles as well. If you miss up on your steps or anything, that could give your opponent the advantage. So good run by Charlton, and looking at the Jamaicans, Daniel still on her about there, and Yannick could want a better performance.
Yeah, for sure. Devine, good run. We saw her there in Jamaica, so fantastic. And just seeing in the chat, Garmel sharing that she has been taken off the field, so I suspect that's Elaine. And Garmel is saying that's Brianna Liston is injured and tired. Even if she made the team, she will not medal at, I guess, the Olympic game. And that's the thing, like I am always afraid of the circuit, the athletes, because it takes so much from them in terms of what they have to do. And by the end of the circuit, then, they're pretty much tired. And we saw that from Liston, with the 200 that because she was doubling. And, again, she's not perhaps at 100%. So that part of it. All right, guys. Thanks for the one subscriber there out of the 5. Let's keep going. Give me 4 quick and fast. And let's keep going. One more like and we get to 60. So close the X, hit the thumbs up button, hit where you see subscribe, and let's continue to grow stronger together. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And let us see here. So the next event on the track that comes up in about, no, sorry, it's going to be the 110 hurdles for men. My bad. That comes up quickly in about 1 minute. So Rashid Brown of Cayman Islands, Robert Dunning of the US, Michael Dixon of the US, Trey Cunningham of the US, Cardell of the US, Rashid Broadbell of Jamaica, Eric Edwards of the US, and Tyler Mason of Jamaica. I want to see what Trey Cunningham and Rashid Broadbell will do. First and second, we saw them there in Jamaica, Trey taking that one. So want to see what Rashid will come back and, do in this one. So definitely looking out to see, what's going to happen there. All right. So again, it's the 110 hurdles for men. That is going to be the next event on the track. So we're here and just waiting for that. All right. So I suspect soon we'll see the athletes, for this one. So welcome, welcome, guys. Please remember to hit the like button, share button, and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. So lots still going on there in the field. And we're here just the same. All right. So that person that hit the like button, thank you so much. And guys, let's keep going with the subscriptions. We can do it. We can do it. 4 more subscriptions. Persons popping in and out. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's keep going. All right, we can definitely grow stronger together. So tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. We're here and we are on track because it's track season. And so we're ensuring that we keep you informed as to what is happening. So now, just seeing the athletes, the world lead, Grant Holloway, 13:03. All right. And the Olympic standard looks like 13:37. All right. Somewhere there. But right now, we'll see what happens in this one for sure. All right, so athletes here being called to their marks, I suspect. All right, so we're here to give you the updates and let's see what happens in this one for sure. All right, so Broadbell and perhaps Trey Cunningham set and they're off. All right, all right, so let us see here. Broadbell is trying to come back, but perhaps won't get this one. Let us see. No. Uh, all right, so this looks like Trey Cunningham again, 13:21. All right, taking this one. Broadbell had to settle for second. Perhaps did Broadbell hit a hurdle there? Looks like, but Trey Cunningham, I would say, was out quicker than Broadbell and was in the lead. Broadbell did not have the best hurdling, so perhaps that would have made a difference. Was it Broadbell? Looks like Broadbell from my vantage point, but so it's 13:21, then 13:28 for Broadbell, and perhaps we can see some times here on screen by now. So let's do that. And yeah, there we go. So 13:21 for okay, now I lost my thing here, guys. So let me just try and get back in quickly. 13:21 for Trey Cunningham, then Rashid 13:28. Michael next there 13:45. Tyler 13:52. Cardell 13:56. Robert 13:56. Eric 13:62. And then Rashim 13:73, which is a season best there. All right, so Ruren, I'm just going to up over to you while I try to get my thing here connected. So let me just come over to you, Ruren. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Let me know if you're hearing me.
Wonderful.
Great. Brilliant race there by Cunningham. Had a brilliant start, and that's what won the race for him. Was Broadbell was closing in on him in the last 50 or so meters, but the lead that he had was too much for Broadbell to close down in the latter part of the race. So, a brilliant run there by Cunningham. Broadbell will have to do something about his start in order to come back and be, beat persons, like Cunningham. So that's something that he'll have to work on. I know Natasha Lee was saying that he might have clipped a hurdle and that could have thrown off his race. I did not see that, so I'll have to watch the race again to see when that occurred, or and see, to give a better analysis of that. But great race by Cunningham. He looked smooth right throughout. Um, as I said, Broadbell ran the last half of his race pretty well, you know, and I must say, a good run here by Tyler Mason of Jamaica. He wasn't he's not somebody that is often mentioned as he comes up to the 110 meters hurdle, but finishing fourth there showing that he has what it takes and he's growing in this regard. So lots of positives coming through here. Brilliant run by, Cunningham. A good recovery by Broadbell, but he needs to work on getting that full race executed, and he will be very competitive. So that's my little opinion on this 110-meter hurdles. And officially back over to you.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm just trying here to get reconnected, and we'll be in a little bit. So just to ensure that we can share with you what's going on. So definitely the next event on the track is going to be the men's. No, let's go. 400 meters. Yes, that's going to be the next event on the track. And that comes up in about 2 minutes. And this one, we should see Zandrian Barnes of Jamaica, Elijah Goodwin of the US, Matthew Bowling of the US, Jareem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago, Wade Van Niekerk of South Africa, Kirani James of Grenada, Chris Bailey of the USA, and Jackery Patterson of the USA. And I suspect the race is going to be among Jareem, Wade, Kirani. All right. So, and as a Caribbean girl, I'm going to stick with Kirani, and I'm going to say Kirani for the win. And let's see what Wade Van Niekerk has to do. Jareem is going to be right there too. And well, hopefully. But I'm going to go with Kirani for this one. I'm not sure, Rurian, if you're going to select someone for this one, but I'm going to go with Kirani for this one. So this one comes up shortly. So let's just prepare ourselves for this one. And let me just circle in the chat, guys. Let's keep the chat going too. And we're here, and thanks for being here with us. Thanks for hitting the like. I'm not seeing any new comments in the chat. All right, guys, and let me see if we get a couple subscriptions. Thanks to that person who hit the subscription button. We can definitely do it. So let's go. 3 more subscription out of the 5 that I asked for, and we're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. So guys, let's keep do it. Let's keep doing it. All right. So all right, let's see if we can get there. Joel. All right, welcome. Joel say Wade got the 400. All right, so someone is supporting South Africa, and I'm going Grenada. So let us see. I like it. I like it. So welcome, Joel. I love Kirani, but I love Wade. All right, wonderful. I love them both, but I'm going to I have to select one. So I'm going to go with Kirani for the win for this one, and perhaps I'm not sure Van Niekerk for second, and let's see where Jareem of Trinidad and Tobago comes in. But let's see. Let's see. But let's go. I'm going to hold on to Kirani for this one. All right. So welcome, guys. Love when you guys comment in the chat, and we should see the 400 meters any second now. All right, just in the women's shot put, looks like Sarah took that of Canada. All right, so let's just see what happens here in this one for sure. Long jump is still going on. It's Tisana Icahn of Jamaica right now, running there, taking a jump. I believe she's in the number 5 spot at the moment. So let's see. But right now it's on the track, and let us focus on that. All right. So it's the 400 meters on their mark now. So Wade seeing Wade there on screen, at least being called to their mark. And let us see what happens in this one. Wade is in 5. Kirani James now on screen. And let's see what happens in this 400 meters. Set. And they're off. First time of asking. And let us see what happens in this one. Kirani James is going very well here in this one. All right, so Kirani James looks to be doing very well so far. So let's see what happens here. Is Kirani James going? All right, Boland there. All right, Richards is there. Kirani, Van Niekerk, Jareem Richards. Kirani is pushing away. Kirani, Van Niekerk. All right, Kirani James taking this one. Wade looks to take the second spot there. All right, 44.55, season best here for Kirani. So that's good. And let us see. Perhaps Jareem Richards took that third spot. All right, but let us see if we can get some times on screen here. But, you know, another good run there from Kirani, and it's a season best. So that is fantastic. And there you go, 44.55. It's actually Chris Bailey in the number 2 spot here based on what we have on screen. So it's 44.73. Wade Van Niekerk, 44.74. And then Jareem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago in the number 4 spot there, 44.82. And that's a season best as well. Then Matthew Bowling in the number 5 spot, 45.08. Jackery Patterson, 45.75. Then Zandrian Barnes, 46.23. And Elijah Goodwin, 46.35. So, Rurian, I'm coming over to you just to hear from you. If there is anything you'd like to share there.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Kurani James doing Kurani James stuff, you know, another brilliant performance from him. And you know, if you have been following track and field and you don't know his name, then that it would be pretty strange. But he is well known for his top class performances and he has delivered once again. So brilliant run by him.
All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, fantastic run there. The next event on the track is going to be the men's 100 meters. That comes up in about 4 minutes or so. We should see Sandra Davidson of Jamaica. All right, Udodi of Nigeria. Terrance of the USA. Kendall Williams of the USA. All right, Fred Curley of the USA. Hadrian Goldston of Jamaica. PJ Austin of USA. Benjamin Azamati of Ghana. And Micaiah Harris of the USA. All right, so I guess we're seeing Fred Curley. I wonder if he's going to break Usain record. I'm waiting. Ruren, I'm just going to jump quicker to you to see if you have anything you'd like to share regarding the 100 meters. All right.
Yes,
Not
not
hearing
definitely.
from.
The
Okay.
100 meters race is always interesting. You know, I hear you alluding to, you know, Fred Curley's comment of breaking the record. Let's see what will happen here. But, you know, he should be the front runner for this race, I would say. I'm looking to see how the Jamaicans will do with this one too, because, you know, We saw Seville doing a great run the last week there. So we're looking out and see who are the other males who will step up as it relates to the 100 meters sprint event here. Lots of US athletes in this one as well. And let's see how they measure up against Fred Curley and, how they're doing in regards to their preparation for, their championships, their trials rather. Back over to you.
All right, wonderful, wonderful there. And let's take a look at some other events here. And we look there, men's long jump. So Kerry McLeod of Jamaica, all right, in the lead here. Then Jarian of the US, then Will of the US, all right, they're pretty much at the same jump, their measurement. Marquis of the US, then Laquan back in the number five spot there. All right, long jump, Tara Davis with all of the US. And then we see Quanisha, Jasmine, then Tiffany, Tisana, Icahn, and Anna all, and Tara Davis, I believe, favorite for this one. All right, men's high jump, Davontavious Hill of the US. Then we have Ernie Sears, followed by Donald of the Bahamas. So I suspect these three are still continuing, perhaps, based on how this is looking, but we'll come back to see, what's happening there. So the next event in about a minute is the 100 meters for men, and then we'll have the men's 800, women's 400, which everybody wants to see Sydney McLaughlin Levrone, the women's 200 and men's 200. So we're getting pretty close to the end of this meet. And so now, so just one, two, three, four more events after this 100 meters. So let's try and get ready for this. I can see Fred Curley on screen right now. And just to see, what will happen in this one for sure. All right, so let's see what Fred Curley does in this one. All right, so guys, you're in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Comment, man. Let me know who is here. Roll call, roll call. Joel, are you still here? Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, guys. Still have persons in the chat who have not yet subscribed. So let's do that. Hit the subscription button and let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so athletes now getting ready in their blocks there. All right, so we have Sandra Davidson there on screen there of Jamaica. All right, I suspect that they're ready for us now. All right, so Fred Curley perhaps the favorite as Ruben said set, and they're off. But there was a callback because Fred Curley looked as if he was set. What's going on with these two? Oh my word, they actually completed the race. Fred Curley looked a little bit high, as if he wasn't too set in the blocks. So let us see what's the situation. And even when the gun went off, he kind of knew it. So he wasn't really moving, right? So let us see what happens here. So we're just waiting to see what happens there in the 100 meters. Drama, I tell you. Drama. Drama. Wasn't expecting that, but from my little vantage point, it looks like Fred Curley wasn't set because he looked so high when the gun went off, and then he wasn't even coming out. And so, that was a little bit problematic. Well, for me, from what I'm seeing. Okay, Joel, you're still here. Perfect. John, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, John. Welcome back. Happy to have you here. Hello to everybody tuned in from St. Lucia. All right, welcome, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and the share button. We haven't had a subscriber in a little bit, so let's do that. It means that we need to share and invite some persons over so that, all right, I see one subscription coming in. Thank you so much. Let's keep doing it. All right, so let's keep the subscriptions coming in for sure. We can definitely do it. And I'm not too sure what's happening here in the 100. Let me just pay some attention over on this side. Looks like, all right, not too sure yet. And you don't want to hold them too long as well, right? So that's another big thing here. You don't want to hold them too long. So just seeing Curly here on screen, not sure what the decision is going to be here, but waiting on the officials. Looks like everybody's going back into the blocks. So everyone is still there. And my thing, based on
So
what I saw, it would be
not
Curly.
actually
Just hold on there, but
to
yeah, set. All right, Curly Fall started again. All right, let me see if they're not going to take out Fred Curly out of the race this time because that was Fred Curly the first time. And let me see if they're not going to take out Fred Curly the second time. Okay, Ruren, I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing here.
No, I'm not seeing what you're seeing, but I was saying to myself that, probably would be unfair for those athletes that went way down the track and weren't aware of the callback of the race. So it's kind of strange just how quickly they got them back into the block.
No, but those two athletes that went perhaps about 80 meters somewhere there, I'm not too sure if they heard, but it's somewhere there. But let's see. So, but Curly should go this time, I suspect. But let's see. It's their thing. It's their thing. John, are you referring to Brianna Liston? That's what I heard that she isn't doing 100%. If that's Brianna Liston, so and expected with the circuits, the NCAA, they do a lot there. And Joel is saying Curly isn't consistent. Well, we're waiting to see what happens, what more drama they're going to wait for in this 100 meters for men. And I think Curly should go. So I don't know, but let's see what happens. But Curly should go for sure. Well, that's from my vantage point. That's from my vantage point. And Joel is saying something is definitely wrong with him. Needs to get it right if he should be a contender for a medal at the Olympics. All right, so that's with Curly there. So let us see what's going on. This has been a long wait to find out who is going to win this 100. All right, so we're just waiting here, still waiting to find out, what's going to happen in this 100. All right, we'll see. All right, still waiting to see what's happening. Fred Curley is still here, it looks like. He's pointing and talking, perhaps to the starter. Let's see what happens here. He's pointing to the blocks. Apparently, perhaps something isn't working. I don't know. Is so we're trying to figure out Curly here coming out of the blocks. What's going on? He's pointing to the blocks and try making some complaints, I guess. And we're still waiting for that to get on its way. So hopefully the program is like that timing perhaps won't affect other events, but it is what it is there. So we're just waiting for Mr. Curly. So guys, I see some persons coming back. So thanks for coming over. If you're just tuning in, please remember to hit the like button, the subscription button. Must be about 2, 3 persons who haven't hit the subscribe button as yet. So close the X and hit that subscribe button. So tap subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, the like button, and let's continue to grow stronger together. Share, tell a friend to tell another friend about the voices in education. All right, looks like Curly is out now. I'm trying to figure out here. All right, what's going on? But Curly, let's see. So just seeing the long jump there. It's like the favorite there with all. So we're just waiting to see what's going on in this 100 meters for men. The longest race that we have waited to see here. All right, so we'll see. We'll definitely see what's going on. So we're waiting, just seeing Tara there entertaining the crowd, dancing about. Favorite there for the long jump. All right, and she's definitely putting on a show.
Yep,
Uh,
Natasha, I agree with you. Some good moves there by her. Where's she from, by the way?
US.
No,
What do you
she's
think?
from US.
US. Yeah.
Okay, with some real
All right,
dance.
so Curly has been officially disqualified. So yeah, that's only fair based on what we saw. I mean, he should have been out from the first one, but let's see what happens here in this 100 meters. And hopefully it gets off this time. Long jump happening there at trackside. So I suspect that after this jump, they might just get that 100 meters on the way. All right. So for us to see who is going to win that. So that was just Laquan there of the Bahamas taking his jump, and eyes back now on the 100 meters. So unfortunately, Curly will not get the opportunity to break Usain's record. All right.
So
This
Natasha,
time,
with Curly out of the race, it's wide open now, I would say. What do you think about this 100?
we'll definitely see what happens. And in terms of who is going to take this one, Maybe not sure about Ududu or Benjamin. Let's see. Let's see how this one goes for sure. So on their mark, set, and they're off. All right, so let's see who is going to take this one. Nigeria, let's see. All right, let's see here. Who looks like Ududu of Nigeria taking this one? Like I was just thinking Ududu, yeah. So looks like the Nigerian taking this one. Let us see if we can get some results on screen. All right, so there you go, 10-4 for Ududi of Nigeria. All right, Kendall, 10-5 of, the USA. PJ, 10-6, followed by Kadrian Goldsmith, Jamaica, 10-3-0. Benjamin of Ghana, 10-3-1. Sandra Davidson of Jamaica, 10-3-2. Micaiah Harris of the US, 10-5-5. Terrence, 10-6-2. And Fred Curley. It's not a did not show. It's a disqualify, right? Did he just leave? He showed up. It's because of DQ. I don't know what
So
the
probably,
results here on screen.
well, it should, I guess DQ should be there, but I guess probably the same did not start as well. Not too sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure there. So the next event that should be coming right away is the men's 800 meters, and we won't have much time given the length of the time it took for us to get that 100 meters on its way. And so in this one, we should see John Rivera of Puerto Rico, and then Luciano, then Isaiah, Clayton, and Wes, all of the US, followed by Tonatio of Mexico, Peter Ball of Australia, Michael Columbus, US, Josh, US, and Sam Ellis, US. All right, so that's the next event there on the track. All right, welcome, welcome, guys. If you're here, let me know in the chat. Roll call, roll call, roll call. And let me see here. John is sharing. Tickets for which game, John? Is it tickets for, I'm not sure, I guess you haven't finished it, so we'll check back in on your comment there. All right, welcome, 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 guys. And let's see, we're waiting here and we'll see what happens. But we're getting closer to the end of this one and would love to get 5 more subscribers. So can we get 5 subscribers? Can we get 5 subscribers, guys? We can definitely do that. All right, so for sure, hit the like button. Must be a few persons in here who have not yet subscribed or like. So we'd love for you to do that. Just seeing Tisana there of Jamaica, long jump. And we're just waiting on the next event on the track. And that should be the men's 800 meters final. And then after that, we should have the 400 meters. All right, women's final. And waiting to see what Sydney is going to do in that one. There's the 200 meters women's and men final. All right, so getting close there. So now seeing the men. All right, and we're just waiting for this race to get on its way. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going with Peter Ball for this one. If he runs his race, all right. I see you there, Joel. All right, so Joel there, bringing along the Australian. All right, so let us see what happens in this one. So just waiting. All right, Mark, and they're off. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one for sure. All right, so we'll see who is going to take this one, and hopefully it's an exciting one. All right, so let's see what happens here for sure. All right, looks like Columbus perhaps in the lead. Jewett, and let us see here. Not even sure if there's a pacer in this one, but let's see. All right, so welcome, welcome. Okay, so there was a pacer in there for sure. All right, so let's see here. Looks like Columbus, or that was the pacer there. All right, so let us see how things go in this one. All right, Lopez here in the lead from Mexico. Anyone here from Mexico? Mexico. All right. All right, so Mexico right now is in the lead. And let us see what happens here. Mexico. Looks like, who is this now? There's an American there, but Mexico is going. Oh, wow. So on the line, Lopez, take this one. Wes coming in to the number 2 spot. And then Josh, the number 3 spot. And Isaiah in the number 4 spot. But we should be able to see some results on screen at this time. So let's get to the results. All right. So let's get to the results. All right. So Lopez 144.96. Wes 145.06. It's a PB. Josh 145.35 PB. Isaiah next 145.41. Followed by Clayton in the number 5 spot there, 145.75. Josh Rivera in the number 6 spot with a season best 145.89, followed by Sam Ellis 145.93. That's a PB. Next we have Luciano 147.54. Then Peter Ball 148.41. All right, so the next event is going to be the women's 400 meters. In this one, we should see Kaylin Whitney of the USA, Janelle Broomfield of Jamaica, Kendall Ellis of the United States, Quanera Hayes of the US, Sydney McLaughlin Levrone of the US, Talita Diggs of the US, Stacey-Ann Williams of Jamaica, and Alia Abrams of Guyana. So, Sydney, we want to see what you're going to do in this one. So, Ruren, I'm coming over to you quickly here.
Yes, Natasha, we're still here with you. Interesting races coming up just the same. So as you said, Sydney is going to be, one that's going to be watched in that 400 meters race there. And, interesting to see how he performs. So, good performance is coming through so far. Lopez there from Mexico did really well to hold on to that race. Someone, I don't remember the country person that was coming in there, but had a fast finish. But Lopez did enough to hold them off. But interesting in seeing what's going to come up in the other races. Back over to you, Mrs.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so we're going to get ready for this 400 meters for women, which comes up in a minute or so. And as you mentioned there, Rurian, we're going to have eyes on Sydney just to see, what's happening there. Okay, I get what you're saying here, John. In terms of, getting access coverage so that you can all see Julian. Yeah, that should be something. But sometimes you have companies that buy these licenses, I guess. So I guess they would have to try and get some thing from somebody, but it can be, I guess, negotiated. And perhaps they're looking at cost, but that should be a big thing for, St. Lucia on a whole, in terms of what's going to happen. And perhaps, we're going to figure out something that can work on our side, but it's hard to be, maneuvering a lot of devices and just to set up a live, and sometimes just one person here just trying to navigate a lot of stuff, but we'll see how best we can continue to support our members here. So guys, let's continue to grow stronger together. All right, so ensure that you hit the like button, the subscription button. We haven't had a subscription in a little bit. So just waiting for that. And I'm seeing, looks like Sydney here. Early Nikisha Price of Jamaica, 48.89 in that NCAA circuit there. Let's see, Sydney's on screen now. And let us see what happens here. All right, so we definitely want to find out what's going to happen here. Stacey and Williams of Jamaica should do a good run too. But everybody wants to know what's up with Sydney in this one. All right, so we know that Sydney, after about 22 months, she came back to the 400-meter hurdles and set her leading time. So let's see what happens here with Sydney. Sydney is running even the 200. Lots of events. So let's see what's going on here with Sydney. What will Sydney do on the flat here? Let's see. Will Stacey and Williams set? Go. And they're off. So just waiting here. All right, Sydney's going. And this is a season opener for Sydney. All right, so let us see. Sydney's going. It's Sydney. Oh my word, Sydney is dismissing the field. It is Sydney. She leaves the field behind. Look at Sydney McLaughlin. Sydney takes this one, and it's a big win. She dismissed the field. Oh my word. It's 48.75, and Sydney's back with another world leading time. Rural, I'm coming over to you. And it's just outside of their national record that has been there for about several years, 17, 18 years, Sanya Richards Ross. So Sydney, I'm just coming over to you. You know, we're talking about Sydney, and I'm like, Sydney is another athlete, unique. So, Ryan, talk to me.
Well,
I'm not
you
sure if you
know,
were seeing that one.
yeah, I got a bit of that one, but I tell you, a brilliant run by Sydney here. And, I think the only problem Sydney will be having this year is what event she's going to choose, because she's doing pretty well in all the events that she tackles here. And that is an amazing run, dismissing the field totally, and, world leading time. Hopefully she'll be able to continue to perform in this way, but magnificent win, you know, totally dismissing the field here in the 400 meters race. Back over to you, Dr. Shibby.
Yeah, for sure. You know, that was a fantastic run there. And John, I see your comments, and I'm not too sure how the tickets go, right? But perhaps something that we can check on. I know once when we were like at some point watching, I know that there was a group in Jamaica that kind of did, some organization. And I don't know how that would work for St. Lucia, like, somebody kind of figure things out and, kind of, work out that and what that would look like. And so I'm not too sure how that works at this point, but perhaps a quick Google search too. And, in terms of finding somewhere to stay and getting to the games, because it's going to be different for, athletes as opposed to, fans. And so that is something that you would have to navigate. So I could suggest too, like if you know a group of persons who are interested, then you guys can kind of look at places to stay and, how you guys are going to travel and just accessing tickets. Perhaps if you go and Google the Olympic Games somewhere there, you should see tickets and the days and perhaps try to do that. But if you can have somebody who can do that kind of organization, then perhaps that works too. All right, so let us see if we can get some more results here. Okay, here we go. So 48.75 Sydney with a real leading time. Kalita Diggs next, 50.91 season best. Stacey Ann Williams next, 50.94. Kendall Ellis, 51.08, followed by Aliyah Abrams, 51.77. Quanera, 52.19. Then Junelle in number 7 there, 52.32, followed by Kaylin Whitney, 52.75. Next event on the track will be the 200 meters final for women. Jodine Williams of Jamaica, Kennedy Blackman of the US, Ashanti Moore of Jamaica, Candice Hill of the US, Jenna Prandini of the US, Gabby of the US, Tamara Clark of the US, and Lena Irby Jackson of the US. So Gabby is going to double here, and it wouldn't surprise me if she does not show for this one because Gabby was in the 100, 11:34. So let's see what she does in the 200 because I would have her as the favorite. Tamara Clark, too, perhaps going to do well. And let's see Lena Irby. So perhaps these three Americans here. All right. And then, the big race, the men's 200 meters. So Ruren, let me just hop over to you to find out, any thoughts here in the context of the women's 200 meters.
Well, as it relates to the 200 meters, I'm looking forward to see how things go with that one. Don't really have a favorite for that race going forward, but hopefully we'll get another competitive race here. I heard you mentioning Gabby might not turn out for that one, and that's highly possible as well, considering that the race that was run, the 100 meters race, wasn't the fastest time, and probably as an athlete you'll say probably let me just go back to the drawing board and see where I can improve. So a good thought there of her not coming out for the 200 meters race. Well, looking forward to it to see who is going to take charge going forward. Back over to you.
Yeah, that's just a thought. Perhaps she'll show up and give everything for the 200. And just seeing Sydney there on screen, so Sydney there, fantastic run, we're leading. And it's going to be thinkable up against Sydney. And right now, Sydney's stamping her dominance all over right now and saying, you know what? Listen, I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. So we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens for sure. So getting ready for the women's 200 meters. So let me get ready over on this side as well. All right. And we'll see how this one goes for sure. So just waiting here, just to see men's triple jump results there. Donald Scott, then Jordan Scott. So Donald Scott of the US, Jordan Scott, but it's on the track now for the 200 meters. Gabby is here, so Ruren Gabby is here. She's going to do her thing in this one.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, so let us see. And Sydney does the 200 meters as well. So just to let you know, I wonder what she's going to do. All right, so, and I believe she was running the 100. So let's see here. All right, Ruren, we're still hearing you on this side. All right, so we'll see what happens here. All right, Irby Jackson on screen right now. So we're just waiting here. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, so just waiting, waiting for the 200 meters to get on its way. She seen a glimpse here of the men's hammer throw. All right, so just to let you know. All right, so let's see what happens. And that was yesterday. So that's clip that they're showing here of the amateur was apparently yesterday. All right, so we want them to get back on the track to show us what's happening today. And perhaps they're just not ready. Hopefully, no drama in this one. I saw the athletes out on the track, and I like when things are on time so we don't have the athletes, waiting for too long. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, in this one, Jodian Williams or Jodine Williams, Kennedy Blackman, Ashanti Moore, Candice Hill, Jenna Prandini, Gabby Thomas, Tamara Clark, and Lena Herbie Jackson. All right, so athletes now being introduced there. So looking at Tamara Clark there, she should perhaps do well in this one. And Gabby is going to run for sure. So I will say Gabby and Tamara Clark. Let's see what goes there. And perhaps Gabby will have something to prove in this one. So let's see. All right. So they're getting ready in their blocks right now. All right. So Gabby PB 2160. Set. And they're off. All right. Let's see here. All right, Gabby is going, Clark is going too. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. All right, Gabby. Looks like Prandini. All right, Gabby is moving away. Clark is coming, but it's Gabby is going to take this one. And it looks like 22:42 for Gabby of the USA. So let us see here if we can get some results. Here we go. Gabby Thomas, 22:42. Tamara Clark in second, 22:79. Jenna Prandini, 22:96. Lena Irby Jackson, 23:09. Candice Hill, 23:12. Ashanti Moore, 23:13. Kennedy Blackman, 23:17, and Jodine Williams, 23:49. Rurian, coming over to you. Rurian? All right, we're not hearing from Rurian,
Not
but
actually a strong run there. Brilliant run. She ran the curve pretty well. And, Gabi, did really well in that 200 meters there. As you said, she came out with everything for this one. And, we were thinking probably she might not turn up for this one, but a brilliant run there by Gabi. And, she must be most happy with that performance. Back over to you, Natasha.
yeah, for sure. I think 200 is perhaps her better event. So I don't know why she ran in the 100 today, but we'll see what happens, and perhaps she's going to do the double at their championships, their trials. So that is something that we'll see, and we'll try our best to be here for the US trials. And if you go back and check the dates, and also I believe they're before the Jamaica trials, so we'll see how that goes for sure. All right, so we're up to the final one, guys, and can't wait for this one. All right, so thanks for sticking and staying with us. Some persons, I know you guys are just going to stay here, right through and through. So really appreciate that. And, really want you to hit the like button and the subscription button. So over to the 200 meters. All right, we have Micaiah Harris, all right, US, Elijah Morrow, US, Brandon Icklin, US, Jeremiah Curry, US, Josephus Lyles, US, and that's Noah Lyles' brother, and then Joseph Van Bule, Liberia, Noah Lyles, the US, and Brandon Carnes of the US, all right, so that event comes up in about 2 minutes or so. So we'll get to learn about that, and hopefully, no long delays there. And perhaps Noah Lyles should be the favorite in this one. All right. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, hopefully not the case, but you would have missed, quite a few events. But for sure, once we end here, you can always go back and check to see, what you have missed in this live for sure. All right, so we're here, and we're waiting on the 200 meters, which is going to be the final event of this meet here, 200 meters for men. All right, so let me just get us up here and running for sure. And again, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thanks for being here. It's the last run and we're waiting. And Tara is dancing for us, seeing Lyles there on screen. And we're about to witness what we can do here for sure. He had to settle for second place in the 100 meters in Jamaica. So let's see what Lyles does here in this one. So we should see that race ready any moment now. So guys, please ensure that you hit the like button, the subscription button. Yes, it says subscribe. And also tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. We'll be here. We turn on your post notification because that is definitely important. So when we go live, you'll definitely know. And, when we're having our live conversation too, you'll definitely be notified. So you can call us and participate, So would love to hear from you guys, given, what's happening. And I guess we got a topic to talk about. Will Elaine Thompson era make the Olympic team, the Jamaican Olympic team? So that's a question and would love to hear from you guys. So we're going to do that live. So we'll try our best to set up and see. So right now it's the 200 meters for men. All right, Lyle's on screen. And Joel is saying Noah Lyles with a world leading time. So let's see here what he does. The track doesn't appear to be too fast, and I think they're running it. The wind is not the best here. All right, so this unfortunately is not Eugene, but that's where the US trials will be in Eugene. Based on the last time I checked, going to be in Eugene, Track Town. All right, so we'll see. So Lyles trying to get the crowd going there. All right, so let's see what Lyles does in this 200 meters. All right, so just waiting again for this one to get on its way. All right. It's 200 meters and, ready, waiting on the start. All right. So again, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Apparently, Paris in lane 1 is not here. So now being called to their mark. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Lyles, bright yellow, cannot be missed in this one. So let's see here. This is the final event of the New York City Grand Prix, and it's the men's 200 meters set, and they're off. And there's a recall on this one, so drama here in the 200 meters. So I'm not too sure what's going on. one of those events where it's somewhat, less common to see that. Or let us see here, what's going on. So not too sure here if they're going to say it's like a faulty start or what's happening. Lane 5 there being checked. So this looks like Noah's brother, Josephus Lives, perhaps tumbling there from the blocks. So not too sure what's going on with these blocks. So let's see here what happens in this one for sure. So did Curly have a point regarding the blocks? Like he was complaining about the blocks. Not sure what his complaint was about, but we could see that he was complaining about the blocks, pointing to them and saying whatever, not too sure. But again, apparently there is something with the blocks there. So guys, thank you so much for being here. 5 more likes and we get to 70. Haven't had a subscription in a bit. So if we get 5 subscribers, that would be fantastic as well. So persons who are here, you haven't liked yet, hit the like button, thumbs up button. Now is the time to do that. All right, so let's get this done. And we're waiting for the final event of this Grand Prix. All right, so just waiting for the 200 meters. So we're seeing Lyles on screen here. All right, so just waiting here. So let us see. And as they're saying, Fred Curley was also in lane 5, and it's the same block as I said issue. So would it be the same block that he was in? So let's see. So delay here. I'm not too sure why these blocks are not working. All right, so we're just here waiting for this one. Rurian, coming over to you quickly to see if you have anything you'd like to share.
Well, the wait for the athletes is not good, not good for them any at all. So hopefully they'll get that one up and running soon. So, the athletes don't want to be getting cold in any way or form. You don't want them to have any form of injury. So hopefully they'll get that one kicked off pretty soon. Back over to you, Natasha.
All right, thanks. We see like another set of blocks coming. I don't know, but let's see what's happening here. Let us see what's happening here. So delays for sure. So we're just waiting for the final event. A little bit of delay in this one, similar to the men's 100 meters. So now we're wondering if Curly at a point, because right now we are not able to move forward with this run. So we're definitely waiting here for this one to get on its way for sure. All right. So all right. So let us go to a little music and wait for them to get this fixed. But I am here, guys. All right, looks like we're getting ready again for the 200 meters. So let's see what happens. Seeing Lyles there. So let's see what happens here. All right, so set and they're off. This time they are off for good. All right, let us see. All right, so Noah Lyles here. All right, it's Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles here. Noah. And looks like his brother ran second. And it looks like 1977. And perhaps the fourth fastest time in the world this year. And that was a significant headwind. So let us just see some other results here. Hopefully they're on screen. Yeah, so there we go. Well, it was Joseph Fambule that got the second spot there. All right, so Noah Lyles, 1977, then Joseph Fambule of Liberia there, 21.5. Josephus Lyles, 2051. All right, they're in the third spot. Then Jeremiah Curry, 4, in the number 4 spot. Then in the number 5 spot, we have Brandon Hicklin with a PB of, well, he equaled his PB 2060. Elijah Morrow 2079. Then next, Brandon Carnes 2080. And that's a PB. And Noah is happy. So, Rurian, I'm just going to come over to you to get some final thoughts, I guess, on the 200 and overall before we wrap this one up. So, Rurian, are you here?
Well, Lyles was expected to win that one, and he delivered on it. Good run by Lyles again. And, after that delay as well, it was good to see that the athletes could, maintain their composure and still go out to execute a good race. It's not never easy in times like those. So, kudos to the athletes and to all the athletes that has performed today. We want we want to just make it known that we respect what they do. It's not an easy task that they are carrying out, to come out and perform. They go out there and do their best. Sometimes they don't get the results that they want in particular, but that doesn't mean they haven't done their best. So we'll continue to support them as they go around the circuit, go around performing and participating in different events. And I also want to say special thanks to all the persons who are here with us, the new subscribers, all the persons who like, and all the persons who are, always here with us. Really appreciate you. And if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, we still have a few more seconds here with us. Please go ahead, do that. Continue to support us as we continue to bring you coverage. Back over to you, Natasha.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Ruren, for coming over and, being a part of this, live. And to all the persons there in the chat who are still here, thank you so much for sticking and staying. To all the new and returning subscribers, thank you so much. Please do not leave without hitting the like button and the subscription button. And importantly, turn on your post notification because that is definitely important to know when we go live. All right. So we're going to try and bring you all the excitement in terms of, track and field, athletics. And so for you to be here, you need to ensure that you do what is expected, like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell. All right, thank you so much. And I want to say, remember to exercise self-care, take care of you. All right, that is definitely important. And, blessings and love, everyone. I'll definitely see you in the next live. Help us to get to our target 3K. We wanted to meet that in this one. We're just a little bit short of that. But if we get some more subscribers, we can definitely meet that target today. So ensure that you check your device and make sure you're subscribed to the space. All right, it's definitely important. We just need a few more to get to that target, and you can definitely help us. So please remember to hit that like button, share button, and absolutely that subscription button. All right, we're almost there, guys. And with your help, we can get there and, be on the road to our next target. All right. So thank you so much. And again, blessings and love. And I will see you in the next live. Bye for now.